who's. I got new crews for new screws. We lose screws and news crews. Well, boo hoo. Heard enough about the boy. Well, true, true.
I really love this course is because it's the hands-on training. It really, really
We're
benefits
going back to
the
St. Little
airport and
Reed.
cost
We're going to
saving.
St.
The
Little Reed.
course that I
Back to the
took,
bye
we were
bye. If
all
you don't
brand
know,
new.
if you
No
don't
one
know what
had
I'm
any
saying, I don't
knowledge,
know
and
what to
now
tell
we're
you.
out working for local companies.
Just say bye bye. St. Little Reed. Back to the bye bye.
2 times more durable, so you can use less.
365. And right now they're offering new customers a choose your own. I mean,
Long way
listen.
from sentimental. Picking pounds of hand on that stove. You can 20 whip possessed. The verses of my manifesto. Where the rest go? Casual say something like fuck a
You
dress
will
code.
receive a match refund in bonus bets.
I'd be like, why the fuck we playing
Happy
techno?
Friday. Welcome into another episode of the PHNX Suns
I got to
podcast.
let
I'm
go.
Lindsay here with Esco, Gerald,
You
and
dig is gonna
Flex.
need to get
Also want to
go.
give a
I got
shout
some
out
mean
to the
thirst
early chatters. Chantel, some guy named Justin, Wow Factor, Enlo, Lucas, and Leo. Happy to have you guys all here with us. Make sure you drop your comments in the chat as the show continues and let us know what you're thinking. Well, guys, we got another Summer Suns Summer League game action this afternoon. Suns whooped up on the Bucks, taking them down 115-90. They are now 2-2 in their Summer League action. We've seen a lot of strong takes on Twitter. People are really liking what they're seeing from some of these guys. Y'all got any bold takes to start us off with?
No, I don't know about bold takes, but I'm excited. I love the ball movement. I love the sneak peek into the Bud system with the 3-point shots and the 3-point attempts. And so that's what I'm pretty giddy on that. If they're gonna shoot the 3 ball like that and move the ball with the big team, that's really exciting. So happy to see what I saw today.
Yeah, I don't have any strong takes, but I do think this was the best performance, obviously, from a team result, but in terms of individual performances as well. Like, I thought Oso Iguodala was great, even though he only shot 2 for 7. He missed a couple of his patented push shots.
Would it make it will make it harder if I just played it straight up?
He was rebounding really well. He was playmaking.
I'm gonna play it straight up.
He had that really nice fake handoff to Dunn and turn to the middle for the dunk there. I'm fully on board with his new nickname being Lookout Beloso. I cannot wait for that. But it was good for Dunn too. I know he didn't shoot the ball well from 3 again. I think he's 1 for 13 now from 3-point range. But he was really aggressive off the dribble and attacking the basket today. So that was really good to see.
Look, I'm going to make a proclamation since none of you guys are actually willing enough to stick your neck out there when it comes to this Summer League squad. Oso Iguodala will start a game at center. He will play major minutes for this team. This guy has got the skills
I believe that too,
that this team is going to need. He's a connector. He's a guy that can pass. He answered a lot of those rebounding questions that were early in Summer League in this last 2 games. He had a great block today. I think this kid has a sense for the game like no other. He will play minutes this year and have an impact on the squad.
That's what I was looking for there, Espo. Way to bring the heat on a Friday afternoon. I mean, listen, everyone was really high on social media about Oso during this game, and rightfully so. We've seen him continue to progress in such a short amount of time, really, with the Summer Suns team. And the things he's bringing, I feel like a lot of people are seeing how it could seamlessly fit with the big 3 on the Suns' main roster and how he can really thrive playing alongside those superstars.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry, G. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, like he was really good. He's shown us those flashes of being a connector. The big questions we had about him were on the glass, and I think there was that one game against the Pacers where he only had like 1 or 2 rebounds, something like that. But he was boxing out and doing the dirty work against a really good offensive rebounder on the other team. And since then, in the 2 games since then, he's been a lot more active on the stat sheet with his rebounds as well. That's good to see because we had questions about, can he man that big spot? Can he be physical enough? And so far, again, it's Summer League, but he's answered that call. And he's been really good in every other facet of the game. And, like, we have to give a shout-out to Jalen Bridges as well, because this guy has just been phenomenal in his very singular role in terms of, we need you to guard people, and when you catch it, we want you to shoot the 3 ball. And he's been shooting it really well. Like, that catch and skill 3 of his is a NBA-ready skill that he has right now. And on a roster that needs 3-and-D wings, he checks a lot of boxes there in terms of potentially earning a roster spot down the road.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the reason why I didn't do what Espo just did is because I think I've said this already while we were out in Vegas. I love Oso. I think Oso showed me day one. I mean, the tape that I saw coming in, just a mature game that he keeps things very simple, very simplified, but just knows how to play. And I said this actually in Vegas. I think Kevin Durant, Brad Beal, and Devin Booker are going to be running to Coach Bud's office begging to play with this guy, because he just gets it. So I'm not surprised with Oso. I think Dunn's going to be fine. I still like what I'm seeing defensively. The 3-point shot is going to be the topic of conversation. And then to G's point, man, Bridges, ooh, yeah, that guy got a shot. That guy got a shot, and I mean that in multiple ways. He can shoot the basketball, and he's got a shot to really help this basketball team. So I'm excited. I like what I see from all three.
All right, so we're looking at Jalen Bridges, 16 points today, 4 of 10 from deep, also added in 4 rebounds and an assist there. He is currently on a 2-way with the Suns. If we were putting our money down on the BetMGM Sportsbook app, where would we, or I'm sorry, the Bet365 Sportsbook app, where would we kind of rank Jalen Bridges' odds as far as earning a full spot on this Suns team by the end of the year?
I would probably go like plus 250, plus 300. I think just the fact that they have 15 players on the roster right now makes it difficult, so it would be plus odds for me, but I do think out of the 2-way guys, he has the best shot just in terms of what this roster currently needs, and the fact that, like, come trade deadline, we're going to be talking about probably 4 or 5 guys that, you know, we would be willing to move, maybe more than that. And if that frees up a roster spot, I feel like Jalen Bridges has a good shot just because of those 2 trademark skills he brings to the table.
Yeah, I'm going plus 200. I'm going plus 200. And again, the question was end of the season, right? So I don't think we'll start the year. I think it'll be a 2-way. I think the trade deadline will open some things up. But I think by the time we get to the end of the year, this guy's going to do enough in practice and in the opportunities he's gotten to potentially be a guy that we put on the roster full time.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to see it in, you know, regular season if he gets some spot minutes. What he does in the G League, I liked what I saw in Summer League, and hopefully it can translate. It also depends on who gets hurt, what goes on. Like you said, Gerald, is there a move to be made here? Who does it involve? You know, and does that open up more minutes, you know, for potentially another wing guy? I don't know. There are a lot of factors. I'll probably put it at plus 500 right now.
Ooh, that's pretty high. But honestly, like, I don't blame you, Espo. We do know that everything with Summer League, you have to take with a grain of salt, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful. So we completely understand that sometimes Summer League is not fully indicative of what these guys are going to be in the actual NBA. But still exciting to see the growth, again, in the small amount of time we've seen these guys at Summer League. We also heard from the Athletics' John Hollinger and got his thoughts on the Suns rookies.
Ryan Dunn, first of all, Wahoo Wah, went to Virginia. Defensively, he can play in the NBA, clearly. He can guard multiple positions. He's athletic, gets his hand on a lot of balls, can block shots. What can he do at the offensive end? That's a question. He lost confidence in his shooting with Virginia last year. Can he become a threat from the three-point line? Can he do enough other things, even inside the three-point line, to keep himself on the floor for his defense? Oso Ighodaro was one of my favorite sleepers in the draft. Big guy who can handle the ball, pass, shoots a floater, pretty good with his feet and switches. The thing you want to see from him is, can he handle the traditional big guy stuff? Is he going to rebound? Is he going to play with physicality, finish around the basket? So I like what Phoenix came away with in the draft. I like Oso especially. Like, I think he could be a backup 5 potentially even right now. But we'll see, and that's part of what the Summer League journey is all about.
So he's not the only one who's really high on Oso. A lot of people have come out since Summer League began.
Man, move your big ass out the way. Move out the way.
They are with what Oso has done so far, and that they're looking forward to seeing how he performs in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's funny because I had talked to him like during halftime or the third quarter of that Suns-Pacers game. So since then, you know, he mentioned the questions about the physicality, the rebounding, the same questions that we had. Oso's done a really good job in answering those questions. So if he's able to continue that and bring it to the NBA level against, you know, regular NBA rotation guys, he does have a shot at earning significant minutes with this roster just because he bridges a lot of the gaps there in terms of being able to play make, being a connector, being a good screen setter, being an above-the-rim alley-oop threat. He does a lot of different things that you could use out of that 5 spot, especially with the Suns personnel.
Yeah, I'm looking at Oso in that DHO. And it looks good, man. This kid knows what he's doing out of the DHO. And the one thing I will say, too, is, you know, that comment that was made earlier in the process that the Suns were considering Oso as a first-rounder, believe it. It makes a lot of sense. This kid is a first-round talent, and his IQ, I'll leave it at this. I saw him doing some drills in Vegas, and I was floored. With his ability to handle the basketball. Like, he was doing point guard drills side to side, and at that size, you just can't teach that. So this kid's got a bright future, and if he keeps everything between the ears the way they are, man, this kid's going to be a 10-year NBA pro if he can just keep it simple.
Yeah, I also, Hollinger talked about Dunn there. Are we overcomplicating the thought of his offense? Like, everybody feels like that's going to be such a big hindrance. But when you have so much offense on this team already, and you bring him in just as a defensive specialist, and we saw what he can do defensively in Summer League, and that's in a situation where defense and his
like, what am I supposed to do? This guy is OP, man.
I honestly think that some of this offensive stuff is probably overblown at this point. He's going to see minutes. He's going to have an impact on the defensive end. And, you know, if he's left open, he has to hit one out of three of
one of
shots,
three, baby. Say it.
You know, like that's what it comes down to. So.
Right. I think the concerns over his offense were always going to stand out more on this type of environment just because they don't have, like, the Suns Summer League roster doesn't have any type of offensive hubs like the Suns are going to have. And not that Ryan Dunn necessarily is going to be sharing the court with the big three all at once a ton. We don't know what the rotations are going to look like yet. But even if he's sharing the court with one or two of them and other NBA floor spacers like a Grayson Allen, like a Royce O'Neal, like a Monte Morris, that's going to help take the attention off of him. And that's why today I was encouraged by the fact that, yeah, he only shot 4 of 10. He missed all his threes, but he was more aggressive in attacking closeouts. He had that one drive where he fed it to Oso. Oso got fouled for free throws. Yeah. He had another one in the first half where he was driving and put the ball behind his back, which was something that, you know, his handle was kind of a question mark. So these are encouraging signs. It doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to average 10 to 15 points a game by any stretch. But if he's a guy that can attack those closeouts because guys are leaving him open, or if he can just, like you said, knock down 1 of 3 from 3, that's all they need him to do offensively and just focus on being elite on the other end.
I saw a play. You saw the play. I think it was Tyson Walker pushing up the court, got the outlet pass, and then they got done for the dunk. I looked at that play, and I'm saying that's what we're going to see with the big team. You're going to see him out causing havoc on defense, hands in passing lanes, deflected balls. And when those guys got the ball, when it's Brad Beal, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and they're in transition, Dunn's going to be a demon on the break. So that's what you're looking for. Top-notch defense, transition offense, and every now and then, when you got to keep him honest and hit a shot. But he'll get there. I'm fine with Dunn. I'm actually pretty cool with what I've seen so far.
Is there a concern long-term, and I know I'm getting really far ahead of myself right now, but with this Sun squad, obviously, you've got an insane amount of offensive firepower with the big three. Is there a concern later on when we're looking at 2026 and beyond,
they on my ass
that
right
if
now.
Ryan Dunn can't develop that shot to be closer to maybe 35%, 36%, that becomes an issue?
Yeah, in the future, sure. I think year one, maybe
God.
year two, depending on if you're running the same thing back, you can hide some of those offensive deficiencies based on the guys that he's playing around, but you have to develop. I mean, if every guy that came into the league was just the same guy 3-4 years down the line, they wouldn't make it, right? So Dunn's going to have to develop a shot. I'm just talking year one. I think you can hide some of that with the high-power offense that you're likely to have. But he does have to learn that, and you'd like to see improvement throughout this season, too. You wouldn't want the guy that steps out there for the first time in his rookie year to be the same guy offensively that steps out there his final time for the year either. I need to see growth in year one as well.
Agreed. Yeah, I think coming into the draft, he was a very fit-dependent prospect. That's what we kept hearing in terms of, like, on a team like the Knicks or the Celtics or even the Suns that have a lot of shooting, a lot of gravity centers on offense, then you can kind of hide some of those flaws there. But you're right. By 2026, maybe the roster has completely reshuffled by then and it's booked. You're probably going to try to bring in another star or two, knowing Matt Ishbia, knowing the appeal of Phoenix and Devin Booker that we've seen over the last couple of years. But yeah, like you would definitely need the shot to progress. I just want people to understand that, like, for this upcoming season, if he shoots like 33, 34%,
stay there,
take that as a win, like an absolute win for a rookie. Because as much as we need him to shoot threes at a higher clip for this particular season, for his long-term development, like, it's going to take some time.
Go
I'm sorry. No, I'm saying, real talk. If you told me right now 30% is what he's going to shoot, I take it.
Oh my God, bro. Kobe
right
is just fucking,
33, 34, I'm doing backflips. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's the type of slow crawl we're going to have. We're going to have a slow crawl. And again, I last thing I'll say about this, I don't want to get people thinking this is what I'm, like Sean Marion. Espo, give him the number.
He shot 18%.
There we go. I'm not saying he's Sean Marion. I'm just saying we've seen guys that got funky shots that take some time, and then if he shoots 30%, I'm thrilled. Dunn's gonna be fine, man. Defense is very important, and what he brings on the defensive end is fantastic.
All right. Anybody else stood out to you guys? I know in today's game, obviously, there was a lot of love for Boo Buie. Isaiah Wong got a lot of love. He finished with 19 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. Who else have you kind of seen stand out in these these last 2 games?
Yeah, Wong stood out the last 2 games to me. He's been playing pretty well. Could be a guy to keep an eye on. And Robert Franks as well. I feel like since he got moved in the starting lineup and the last 2 or 3 games, I think he's shot the ball really well. He's shown what he can do as a stretch big. He's a little bit older, obviously, but with that experience, he kind of knows his role and has been playing well in spacing the floor, which has been a nice compliment to what Oso brings to the table. So hopefully he earns a shot somewhere as well, because I've liked what he brought to the table.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, that was it.
I'll tell you a guy that just watching up close, I'm intrigued with. And I feel bad because he had a little bit of an injury in the Pacer game. But Q Weatherspoon, he's got some shit to his game. He can attack the basket. He can shoot the basketball. Got a little bounce. He was playing really good in that Pacer game. And then there was an injury. He went out at halftime. And I think he may have sat out the last game, came back today. Correct me if I'm wrong. He didn't play the last game, right? He didn't play the OKC game. I was actually, ironically,
I'm just not doing that, bro. This is something I'm not doing.
I'm over here talking about him, and right next to me is Q's agent.
Yo,
and so we were talking a little bit, but listen.
Yo, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy.
And he's a guy that I hope can find an opportunity.
Look, a lot of these guys are Valley Sun type names, but Franks, looked good with his deep shot. Wong obviously has played well the last few games. I think right now, if they have any future with the Suns, obviously it's in Tempe with the Valley Suns. Maybe they could catch on somewhere else as a back end guy with some other NBA team. But I haven't been. Nobody wowed me to where I'm like, that guy deserves a spot on an NBA team right now. They came in and they did what they had to do to at least get recognized for a spot in the G League. I wish it was something different, but that's really what it seems like to me.
Got you. I'm looking at the chat right now. Hey, what's going on?
I think Lindsay's muted.
You good, Linz?
Her speaker's dead.
There's a lot of love in the chat for Wong. Joe talked about Wong being a keeper, the 2023 ACC Player of the Year, and Cooks in crunch time. I understand that he's talented, and there's no doubt about that in any way. It's just how much. And I mean, if we're talking about Jalen Bridges having difficulty cracking a roster here in Phoenix, I'm sorry, Wong is going to be further back in that.
But that's not the question. That's not the point. It's whether they're worth giving a look in the G League or not. And they already have their expansion draft, so most of their roster is pretty full. Weatherspoon is already on that roster, so he's a guy that we'll get to watch a little bit more in the G League. But I do feel like guys like Wong, Franks, whether it's here or somewhere else, I'm not sure, but those are two guys that have stood out in terms of I would like to see more. And I would like to see Boo Buie. I mean, he'll get a shot somewhere, but he's kind of been up and down. Like, the first 2 games were really not good. The last 2 games were a lot better. And kind of more of what we were hoping for and what we were expecting. So I hope that the last 2 games and the third one coming up, or the last one coming up, are enough to get him a shot as well. But those are kind of the 2 or 3 guys that I would say, okay, if you're the Suns and you do have another G League spot somewhere, those would be the ones I'm considering.
Bro. They're not shooting the shots I want to shoot, bro.
Yeah, Ted wants to know, is Wong better than Gillespie?
I don't think so.
Yeah, they're different players. They're totally different players.
Right.
Wong, listen, you saw today with Wong. He likes to attack the basket, he likes to use physicality, finishes well with contact. But they're different guys. Gillespie, to me, is more of if you're looking for a Tyler Collect kind of guy that's going to move the basketball, play pure point guard, shoot the rods, is very cerebral, mature. Wong's probably a little more athletic. And like I said, probably a little bit more explosive at the basket, or trying to create physicality or contact. But I think they're different guys. I lean Gillespie right now. If I had to pick, I think it's Gillespie, and it's not close, actually.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Gillespie, what he was able to do in the G League that Gerald covered so well in his article yesterday, what he was able to do in limited minutes with Denver. I think he's far better at this point, at least as a break glass in case of emergency guy. Now, maybe Wong gets with the Valley Suns. He looks good and could be that third 3-way or 2-way guy. Hey, went to third 2-way, or I guess that's the 3-way spot.
I got you, baby.
You go between there, Europe, and the G League. It'll be great. But look, I think there'll be some opportunity somewhere for some of these guys. But with Jalen Bridges already on a 2-way, Gillespie on a 2-way, I think he's got some more talented guys in front of him in the pecking order. But I would like to see some of these guys maybe get an opportunity with the Valley Suns and work their way up if potential, if they live up to that potential.
That was a good pass.
Can you guys hear me now?
That was a good pass.
Good? Good?
She's
back. Sorry about that. I have no idea what happened, but now is a great time to remind you guys that our friends over at Bet365, whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it is never ordinary at Bet365 and .w as a part of the early payout offer. So download the Bet365.
Can I admit something to you guys that I was hoping to get?
Was that me?
Yeah, that was you. Indeed, as they have 300 your jobs, more visibility.
Tiggy.
You need Indeed.
All right, gentlemen. In Summer League, Gerald Espo, you guys also spoke with a lot of people around the league about some of the Suns newcomers, specifically Monte Morris, Mason Plumlee. And we're going to first hear about Monte Morris from Dane Moore and Kyle Tiggy, who are Timberwolves experts, and you guys have seen them on some of our content before. But here's what they had to say about Monte Morris's defense.
mean, you could tell that he was like, I mean, it was a team that everybody who played for the Wolves guarded all year. There wasn't one or two guys who were like, we're protecting him. It was a defensive identity of the group of like everybody guarded. And I thought Monte like recognized that right away and maybe focused even more on that than he did like the offensive side of the ball and just kind of embracing the defensive side of the floor.
It's a little chicken or egg, right? Like, is he a good defender or did he play good defense because the team's good? So it'll be curious to see if he brings that over to Phoenix. But when he was out there, he was a little bit of a dog too. Like you said, he could not only guard the primary attack on point guards, but also the wings. So again, I just think it's a really good signing for Phoenix because they had some holes, obviously, as you know. But to get someone like that at a minimum, you can't really do much worse.
See, this makes me feel really good because when we first spoke with Monte Morris in his first introduction into the Phoenix media, he brought that up, that he took that personally. He didn't want to be a weak link on that Minnesota Timberwolves team. And so, listen, a lot of times you look at these players and you're like, yeah, it can be lip service, it can be this, that, saying the right thing. He was obviously being very honest. I mean, you can go and look and see that he was being honest, but he's also got guys who covered that team closely saying the exact same thing.
Yeah, I mean, when I wrote about his game I think it was last week. God, it feels like a month ago now. But when I wrote about it, I was surprised by how many clips there were on Twitter from Minnesota Timberwolves people just showing how well he was sticking with guys from Anthony Simons to smaller point guards like DeMar DeRozan. He even locked up on one possession. And the big concern with him is that he's a little undersized, so he's probably going to be targeted a little bit more on the defensive end. But if he's taking that same focus and energy and effort from Minnesota's number one defense to here in Phoenix, that's going to be a huge addition in terms of having a guy that can come off the bench and take some of those primary assignments in the backcourt.
Bro, I was trying to change my shit, bro.
Listen, I think that's the added bonus with Monty, right? You know, there's three things that you focus on for the Suns last year. 3-point shooting, Monty shoots 40% almost for his career. Too many turnovers, he's a 4-to-1 assisted turnover guy. Chemistry and continuity, he's got some built in with Brad Beal and Mason Plumlee. So 3 major check boxes for a minimum guy. Then you add that he was point of attack the defender for the number one defense in basketball and did a damn good job doing it.
Come on, man.
I don't know if you can have a better minimum guy. For all those things you checked, fantastic signing. I'm really excited for Monty. And again, I'm going to keep shouting out Priority Sports. Great job.
If you don't already believe in this being a good signing, there is nothing else us or anybody else externally can tell you. Because everybody we've talked to has said the same damn thing. This is a good signing for the Suns. He handles the ball well. He does not turn it over. He plays good defense. He will be perfect for the second unit with this team. I don't know what else you can hear that's going to make you feel good about this signing. If you don't like it, you're probably just a curmudgeon anyway.
And everyone has also been pointing out, Espo, too, that he understands his role and he's willing to accept that. And that's a big deal, too. When you already have 3 superstars, you have to balance all of those, let's be honest, egos, right? They take up a lot of space.
Oh, he got that.
You
got
need
that.
guys around them who are not going to be like, well, I got to get mine. I want to make sure that my numbers stay a certain place or whatever. And everyone's also talked about that with Monty, that he knows and understands his role and he's okay in said role.
Oh, I had you, AD.
So, go ahead.
Shaq got 3 fouls.
The only concern with him at this point is the fact that he came into the season halfway through because he was coming back from the quad injury. And so there are questions about, being able to stay healthy, being able to shake off the rust.
I'm just not shooting that shot. I'm just not doing it.
Moore and Kyle Tyke about that and ask them their thoughts about, what he looked like trying to shake off that rust mid-season and whether a fully healthy offseason will help him with the Suns.
When Mike Conley got traded to the Wolves a couple of years ago, he talked about how hard it is to acclimate in season. You just kind of get thrown on the treadmill and it's going at a 10 or 11 speed. So I think point guards matter, but I also think an off-season matters. And just getting to learn your teammates a little bit more in training camp will be big for Monte.
He didn't seem comfortable. He just didn't seem comfortable. Right away, the role kind of fluctuated, and I think he kind of talked to us about it. That was hard for him to not know what the job was. He'd probably been 5-6 years having a very defined role, and there was some frustration there finding that. And I think in Phoenix, right, he knows he's going to play, maybe start, for that team. And I think that
you get more out of him out of a
Wait,
more defined role.
Being able to shake off the rust and ask them their thoughts. A fully healthy offseason.
It is to acclimate in season. You just kind of get thrown on
in said role. So, go ahead.
I was going to say, literally the only concern with him at this point is the fact that he came into the season halfway through because he was coming back from the quad injury, and so there are questions about, being able to stay healthy, being able to shake off the rust. But I was able to talk to Dane Moore and Kyle Teige about that and ask them their thoughts about, what he looked like trying to shake off that rust mid-season and whether a fully healthy offseason will help him with the Suns.
Bro, that was
Mike Conley got traded to the Wolves a couple of years ago. He talked about how hard it is to acclimate in season. You just kind of get thrown on the treadmill and it's going at a 10 or 11 speed. So I think point guards matter, but I also think an off-season matters. And just getting to learn your teammates a little bit more in training camp will be big for Monte.
Monte didn't seem comfortable. Like, he just didn't seem comfortable, like, right away. The role, kind of fluctuated, and I think, he kind of talked to us about it. That was hard for him to not know what the job was. He'd probably been 5-6 years having a very defined role, and there was some frustration there finding that. And I think in Phoenix, right, he knows he's going to play, maybe start, for that team, and I think that you get more out of him out of a more defined role.
Yeah, I loved it. Go ahead, G. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I don't know about him starting, but, yes, there is something to the effect of him coming in and, you are our backup point guard. You're the only backup point guard. It's you, dog. Go out there and be our backup point guard. I think that's going to help a lot.
Yeah, I love this because, you look at Monty, he split the season between Detroit and Minnesota. He had the injury. He only played 33 games. Now, if you go back and look at a deeper dive into Monty, you'll see he pretty much averages about 60 games a year for the most part before he got it. So I'm not too worried about an injury, right? It's not like we have multiple years of injuries. This guy played a lot of basketball. And then to make that switch, he said it, he wasn't comfortable all year. Well, you gain that comfort by going through the workouts, by having training camp, by going through the preseason and thugging it out through the regular season. This is a guy that had a defined role and had to come in on the fly and adjust. And his style of play is unique. His style of play, he's kind of a connector at the point guard spot. 41 assist turnover ratio tells you that. So this is a guy that knows what butters his bread in the NBA, and it's getting my teammates involved, passing the ball well, and not turning the ball over. And when you're with a new team, it's sometimes hard to
Shaq got the free throw line. I already know how this is gonna go.
Who wouldn't be uncomfortable in Detroit? I mean, let's be honest. The poor guy had to start in Detroit, which was a hot dumpster fire, and I'm not just talking about the city, I'm talking about the basketball team as well. And look, sorry, Matt, if you're listening, sorry, Devin.
Bro, the owner of our team and our best player.
Look, sorry, Matt, if you're listening, sorry, Devin.
Bro, the owner of our.
The new era of business is here. Use generative AI on AWS to optimize production and scale your business from local to global. With generative AI on AWS, businesses can push the boundaries of innovation.
Yeah, she about to fuck him.
You can't say that we did it.
Tracking a roster here in Phoenix. I'm sorry, Wong is going to be further back in that.
If your team goes up by 20 points, no matter what happens in the outcome of the game, you still get that W.
Because if I don't say it 3 times, it doesn't count. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire? You need Indeed.
All right, gentlemen. In Summer League, it could be this, that, saying the right thing. He was obviously being very honest.
Okay.
At Monty, he split the season between Detroit and Minnesota. He had the injury. He only played 33 games. Now, if you go back and look at a deeper dive into Monty, you'll see he pretty much averages about 60 games a year for the most part before he got it. So I'm not too worried about an injury, right? It's not like we have multiple years of injuries. This guy played a lot of basketball. And then to make that switch, he said it, he wasn't comfortable all year. Well, you gain that comfort by going through the workouts, by having training camp, by going through the preseason and thugging it out through the regular season. This is a guy that had a defined role and had to come in on the fly and adjust. And his style of play is unique. His style of play, he's kind of a connector at the point guard spot. 41 assist turnover ratio tells you that. So this is a guy that knows what butters his bread in the NBA, and it's getting my teammates involved, passing the ball well, and not turning the ball over. And when you're with a new team, it's sometimes hard to figure that all out. So I think he'll be fine once he gets his feet under him.
Yo,
wouldn't
Shaq.
be uncomfortable in Detroit.
Yo, Joel, what's up, bro?
The poor guy had to start
You know what I'm saying?
Detroit, which was a hot dumpster fire, and I'm not just talking about the city, I'm talking about the basketball team as well. And like, look, sorry, Matt, if you're listening, sorry, Devin.
Bro, the owner of our team and our best player.
Right, come on, Espo.
Hey, I didn't. Yeah, okay, come on. They're not from Detroit, the city, all right? They're from the suburbs. It's different. Anyways, look, I think, like they said, it's going to benefit him having a full training camp, being able to adjust to what this system is, learning what Bud wants and how he wants things run, how his teammates like things, pass-wise. Obviously, he has the connection with Plumlee already, but I think that'll all benefit. And I think people forget, too, the kid's only 29.
Yeah.
Right? It's not like we're getting a guy at 35, 36, downslide of his career. He's still relatively young in terms of a lot of these guys that you were looking at potentially on a vet minimum. So I think there's a lot that he can do and accomplish here as the backup.
Yeah. And you brought up Mason Plumlee. Let's go ahead and transition over to him. So here's the super cut for you guys. So we got Tomer Azarli, Justin Russo, and Law Murray, and they shared their thoughts on Mason Plumlee.
Yeah, I thought Mason started the year off really well as the backup point guard for the Clippers behind Ivica Zubac. Suffered kind of an unfortunate knee injury against the Knicks in November, and was really kind of playing behind the eight ball there, just trying to. I think he came back a little too early with concern that kind of Daniel Tice was behind him and maybe losing rotation minutes. So he tried his hardest. He really was doing his best for the team, but I think he ultimately just came back a little too soon, and that affected him. But in the minutes that he was healthy and available, even the year before that, he was fantastic for them. Has the ability to play, make a decent pass to cutters and stuff like that. So he's a high IQ guy. I think last year was just unfortunate with the injury.
I think Mason's season's a tale of two different seasons. He was a different player before he got his knee rolled up on by Julius Randle in New York. Completely inadvertent, but changed the course of his season. I think he rushed back after that and wasn't really the same athletically. But, if he's healthy, I do think that there's athleticism. I do think there's secondary playmaking he can give out of elbow sets and stuff like that. And he is a solid rebounder for his size. Not the rim protector he used to be, but
I get stop, bro. Come on, man.
Much better and much more comfortable.
I can't keep up with him. It's so fast.
Than playing drop, but you're getting a veteran big, and it's what you expect.
Well, the thing with Mason is, I think it was a real.
Yo, I can't stop Shaq. I just can't. I just don't know what to do.
Square Garden when he injured his MCL, thought that was a season-threatening injury, and he was walking in Barclays Center for the next game and everything. Obviously, he's going to be out for 2 months. So I think a lot really has to be looked at in those lenses with the fact that he wasn't able to be himself for pretty much the entire season. But another credit I'll give him is when the Clippers were playing great basketball in January, Vincent Zubac was out for a lot of it with a calf injury, and Mason Plumlee, he kind of held down the fort as a starting center while the team continued to win games through the Grammy trip. So Mason's limitations are obvious at this stage of his career. I think the athleticism is something that has to be kind of, monitored a little bit, but he's a cerebral guy. He's an outstanding passer. It's not lost to me that the Suns picked up guys in Mason Plumlee and also
how the fuck did he get that ball?
Are really good passers at this stage of their careers to go along with Yusuf Nurkic, who's an above-average passing center as well. I think it really will behoove Coach Bud to really implement that into whatever he does with Phoenix's offense next season.
Yeah, the chat. Y'all better stop.
Can we address the chat? Gerald, you and I are taking not straight. I think it's Russo that's taking more strays. They're saying that he looks like us combined. They're saying Esper. They're calling him Gershpo. I feel sorry for him. The dude gives us his time, and then they're like, "Oh, it looks like they spashed two of the Suns together to give us this."
I don't.
But this shit is lit. Oh my god.
Guys, but Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
dark hair, beard, and glasses. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see either any of it, but yeah.
It's
back
Friday.
back to the important stuff. So I love what I heard, especially I think Law was talking about how the Suns went out and got Mason Plumlee and also Godaro, because they kind of know what they're looking for, and that's another part of building a really good team is, okay, you're kind of figuring out your identity and you kind of know what you're looking for. And a lot of people will say, well, I like guys that shoot more or do this more, but sometimes it's about just fitting in with what you got, and those two guys are going to be terrific with what we got.
It is an interesting point, because as much as we were talking about when they got Bud, how he's normally had a floor spacing 5, we never really considered the alternative that maybe he doesn't necessarily need one and prefers, with this particular roster that doesn't have a traditional point guard, more playmaking out of that spot, so that you can have that offensive hub at the elbows or on the perimeter where these other guys are cutting every which way. I am very curious to see how he's going to implement the passing skills of the bigs that he has, because we know Nurk is a good passer. He's a little turnover prone in some instances.
Mason's a good passer.
Plumlee brings a lot of the same thing. Osumi Kadaro, we've seen it in Summer League. So it's going to be fun to see what he's able to cook up from that respect, as much as we would like to have, 3-point shooting at the 5 spot.
Oh,
I also go ahead, Esther.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I also think it's interesting too, because a lot of people, when we first heard Mason Plumlee was going to be joining the Suns, obviously looked to the season he had last year, pointed out the shortcomings, the issues that he dealt with, and when you talk to all of these Clippers experts, a lot of it was because of his health and the injury he had to go to. One, I applaud him for coming back probably early, like they said, because he felt like the team needed him to come back. And that's not an easy decision to make, because you're balancing the pros and cons of how much can I help my team here and how much do I harm myself and my career and the longevity of it. So he's obviously a very good team player. But also, you should, in theory, have a much better Mason Plumlee season ahead of us, because he should be able to be mostly, if not completely healthy coming into this one, because now he's had that offseason and that time to really rehab.
Wait, AD playing Shaq better than Joel.
Yeah, well, we talked about it a little bit yesterday, too, about how they kind of learned from last offseason.
Yo, Bam, what we doing, Bam?
A lot of guys that they hoped could do maybe multiple things for them, right? This year they focused on getting guys, with Plumlee in particular, that do a handful of things really well, that you know what you're going to be able to count on them for and what you're not, and they were okay with that. And I think that strategy will pay off. I think it was a smart way to go about it, because you know what you're going to get from Mason Plumlee, and you know it will be better in certain areas than what you got from that backup center spot last year, and what you're concerned about is just
I should have went there.
Okay,
that's my fault.
Healthy, and if you can, we're going to get that smart
close that on Horace Grant, bro.
That's cerebral out there. And to your point, Gerald, I think that Coach Bud is looking for guys like that he can work with within an offense that maybe is slightly tweaked from what he did in Milwaukee, but that can best serve the talent on the roster. And that's a sign of a great coach, who doesn't just bring in a system and say, you guys have to fit to my system. It's a guy that's willing to go, I can adjust my system to any player that we put out here. And when I look at the guys available, I think, Mason can do this, Oso can do this, Nurk will be able to do this in this system, and it will help us win and help the other guys succeed in ways that those three can't.
And to your point, Espo, as well, you go back to Monte Morris yesterday, when we were talking about everything that Matt Ishbia said earlier in the week. That was one of the things that he kind of pointed out with, especially with Monte Morris. Like he said, we thought Jordan Goodwin could be this guy. Jordan Goodwin was a little bit younger. You were kind of taking a flyer on him, hoping he could be. Turned out he wasn't what the Suns needed. He wasn't able to live up to those expectations with this team. They went out and they got Monte Morris, who is a proven veteran. So you know more clearly what you're getting from a guy in that role. And that's exactly what Matt Ishbia was talking about.
Yeah, Matt nailed that. And here's the thing about that that's a little interesting. So last year at this time, we're bringing in players, and we're hoping these guys can develop or, get better at the skills they've showed in the NBA and fit in. The elephant in the room for me is at that same time you're making those decisions, Matt Ishbia, James Jones, Burleson, the whole offense, they hadn't seen the big three yet. Like you're trying to bring guys into play with a big three that you've never seen play before. Now that's the thing that I'm saying people need to look out for this year. Now we know who the big three is. We know how they play together. We know how they complement each other. We know the adjustments that you need to make around them to fix some of the issues. That in itself is monumental. So I think the bigger thing is what was more. It wasn't so much about these guys getting hit.
Well, that was definitely out on AD. What the fuck? Oh my God, this motherfucker coming back in.
Because we didn't know really what we had, but now we have hindsight, so you can pick those guys better now, and that's the big thing for me. Shout out to my boy Mike Aponte, likes to live. Got it in Jersey.
I'm going straight in. I
think also when you look at it, they know what they're going to be offensively too, not just because of that, but because they're bringing in a head coach that is the offensive mind, right? And that is a huge piece. I've been continuing to harp on it. I know you guys have brought it up too, that's going to be the biggest thing this offseason, is if Mike Budenholzer comes in and creates an offense that puts all these guys in their best spots, that's going to change the fortunes of the Suns team as much as anything else.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but it's Friday afternoon. I feel like after the show's over, I'm going to need a little pick-me-up, especially since Gerald yelled at me. It's been a week, you guys. I am on this massive struggle bus. I can't pronounce anything. I'm surprised.
Must have been that long 6 days you spent in Vegas, huh?
I think it was, honestly. I'm just not fully recovered yet.
Can we clarify? There was no yelling. There was no yelling.
He typed in all caps, all right?
There was friendly jesting, and that's it.
But yes, sir, Hamo. Circle K is where I'm going to go to get my afternoon pick-me-up. I'm going to get a Polar Pop. The Froster specifically, and I'm going to mix the Coke, and I'm going to mix the cherry for an elite combination. Then I'm also going to pick up some dark chocolate covered almonds. I'm going to stick them in the freezer so they're nice and crunchy. And then I'm going to have a little nice afternoon pick-me-up from our friends over at Circle K. So I highly recommend you guys do that too, maybe on your way home from work. If you got to get gas, if you're going out of town this weekend, Circle K is the place to be. And right now you can sign up for their free new membership program, the Inner Circle, and you can get hooked up with 25 cents off per gallon on your first 5 fill-ups. You also save 3 cents per gallon every single day. And those Polar Pops and Frosters right now through September 3rd, they're only 79 cents. But if you're part of the Inner Circle, they're only 69 cents. Nice. I'm so proud of you guys. So join Inner Circle for free by downloading the Circle K app today. Terms and conditions apply at participating locations. Visit CircleK.com for details.
Look, I joke a lot about a lot of things on this program. I will, do voices and do all sorts of weird things. But when it comes to mental health, I don't joke around. I take it very seriously. And my friends over at BetterHelp have been part of my mental health journey in the past. Sometimes
what the fuck was that, bro?
We live in a crazy
world. That was bad.
We deal with a lot of things that are difficult, whether it's in our personal life or external factors that are beyond our control. And we've all been there. I've struggled with immense anxiety and depression and other things. And BetterHelp helped me through some of that because it fit into my schedule first and foremost, because life can be busy. And some of the first things that we set aside is self-help. Because we're always focused on what we need to take care of, what's the next thing, and we don't think about ourselves. And with BetterHelp, it can fit into your schedule. You can find a therapist, somebody to talk to that fits in your schedule, and I highly recommend it. It's a common misconception about relationships is that they have to be easy to be right. And as you can ask my wife, it's not always, because she has to deal with me. But sometimes the best ones when both people put in the work to make them great. And I can attest to that as well. So if you're thinking of starting your therapy journey, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Don't like them? Something doesn't work out? Find another one. It's just that easy. I went through it. Become your own soulmate, whether you're looking for one or not. Visit BetterHelp.com/PHNX to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/PHNX.
All right, guys, so we did get an update today from Shams Charania that sources say Kevin Durant is expected to return to Team USA practice today in London. We also got to see the pictures from Sun Social. His first with the Olympic team, and could make his debut in one of the exhibition games versus South Sudan on Saturday or Germany on Monday.
Kevin Wayne Durant
from a strained calf injury, but this is great news. You love to see KD finally being able to participate in some of this, even though we really only need him healthy for the most important games, but it's good to get him back in the mix and continue to monitor.
How does he just get the ball every time?
So when you say important games, you mean come October, November, December?
Yes.
Look, if there was ever a team with enough talent that it could do it without KD, it's the Team USA. But as long as he's 100%, there's nothing that they're concerned about. Go out there, play in some of these exhibition games. Obviously, play in the Olympics, and it's always great to see KD out there playing against the world's best and representing Team USA. I just please make sure it's 100% okay. I don't want to test anything anyway.
I will say
that's
this
me.
about
That's
Kevin.
on me, bro.
He takes his
Too
health
early.
very serious, and he's not going to get back on the court if there's something wrong. So the fact that he's coming back and it was that quick of a turnaround tells me it's exactly what we all heard behind the scenes, that it was something very minimal. Suns weren't too concerned. Team USA wasn't too concerned. And Kevin to be back on the court doing what he loves and dominating USA basketball like he always does. I want a top all-time scorer, right? And the best scorer ever in U.S. basketball history. So, yeah, I want to see my boy, the Slim Reaper, go out there and bury some cats and get another gold medal. So, happy for him, but I'm not worried about it not being 100%. I don't think Kev would do that.
I agree. I think they're all of the guys at that level are so incredibly smart when it comes to taking care of their bodies.
His name is LeBron Patrick
sure
James,
they're not
bro.
going to do something that puts them in a compromised position. And like you said, Espo, if there was a team that could withstand losing a KD for a few games, it's Team USA.
That's good defense.
So,
Yeah.
they're in a good spot.
Absolutely.
I mean, heck, friend of the program, Langston Galloway, even got in and hit a shot the other day. So they're deep. They're deep, all right.
Why do you always got to take shots?
That's not a shot.
It was a shot.
Part of a select team.
It was
He's
a
not
shot.
even on the roster, technically.
And you were still like, even friggin' Langston Galloway got it. It's a shot.
No, it's not a shot. Langston's my guy. I'll call him up and apologize if you think it was that bad, all right?
It's a good day to be great, says Langston Galloway on Twitter every day.
Yeah.
Love him.
Yeah. Love it.
All right, so we also got some not so fun news. Bol is reportedly not going to be with South Sudan for the Olympics. That was announced today, and that's kind of a bummer for him. He's going to be away from the team for personal reasons, so we wish him well with whatever it is that he is dealing with right now and going through, but kind of a bummer. Would have liked to seen Bol with that team.
Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
it is.
Nope. Especially with the Team USA scrimmage or exhibition game against South Sudan. That would have been cool if KD was able to make it back for that one and Bol was going to be able to out there. Like, we wanted to see him represent his country as well with South Sudan. So that's kind of a bummer. But like you said, Linz, hopefully everything is okay, whatever it is that he's dealing with.
Yeah, I would have definitely liked to see Kevin and Bo ISO in the exhibition game, because Bo been working with him hard all summer, so would like to see that. But yeah, to you guys' point, blessings and prayers, whatever's going on, hopefully everything's okay, and we get a Bo experience this season, because I think he's going to have a good year.
Yeah, I feel bad for him as well, because his dad, Manute, basically put South Sudan basketball on the map, and it probably was going to mean something to be able to represent that country in the Olympics and play for them. So that's probably difficult as well. So hopefully, whatever it is nothing serious, and wish him the best of luck.
And listen, Manubo was the kindest athlete I've ever met in my life. Wow. Love me some Manubo. I had to say that, man. I met him as a kid. Dude act like he was my uncle.
No, that's sweet.
Yeah, Manu's a nice, great guy. God bless him.
Did you have to get a stepladder to actually
No. Yeah, I was a kid. I was a kid at Brandon Byrne Arena, and dude, I was like standing straight up, and I was at his kneecap. I'm telling you. I tapped him on the knee. It was like, hey, Manu.
You look like Muggsy in that famous photo.
I'm telling you, I promise you. He rubbed my head.
He's Anthony Edward Davis, bro.
Pumped you like a basketball, lifted you up so you could actually talk to him?
I literally told my friends if I threw a punch, I'd have hit his kneecap.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, Manu's a great guy, man. So God bless him. But yeah, hopefully
he just rolls up.
Did Little Flex walk up to Manu and go, "Hey Manu, can I ask you a question?"
No. I didn't say it like that, bro. I always had a little swag to me, you know.
It's too early.
What's up, bro? Can I ask you a question?
Hey, yo, Manu. Hey, yo, Manu.
All right, Joe. You on the spot here. Hello in the chat said it should be a rule that whenever we do remote shows, that cats or dogs need to be seen. Anybody got a cat or dog near them right now?
I do have a dog,
man.
but I don't know where
I have a
he
dog,
is.
but I'm in my office and the door is locked, so I can't get in.
Yeah, I know. Cats are nowhere to be found for me right now.
I think having an animal in a small walk-in closet for an hour when it's this hot, PETA might have something to say about that. So no, I don't have an animal near me.
That's fair. Well, I guess you're gonna have to wait till next time. Hello, sorry, I did my best, but
I'll remember that next time. Though. Next time we do remote, I'll make sure Raj is on camera.
I do have an animal here.
Oh, give me that shit. That's on me. That's on him. That's on him.
In my studio.
What?
all right. Well, thank you all for joining us. What you got? Baby, you named the Stuffy after yourself?
Yeah, no, he got a flexor. He got
bro, the all-time teams is definitely gonna beat me,
a little
bro.
rooster.
There we go. So hello, you got everything you wanted. Gee, where's the ass now?
I was gonna say, why do I have a chew toy for Loki here?
There we go. Hey,
Look at that.
Everyone got named.
It wasn't what you were expecting, but we did deliver. You can't say that we did it.
Oh, I got a gorilla behind me as well, as Amelia said. I forgot. I do.
That's true. All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining us. We hope you have a wonderful weekend. We will see you back here on Monday. And until then, make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you are here with us on YouTube. Rate, review, and subscribe wherever you get your podcast. And of course, follow the show on social at @PHNights_Son. You can also follow me at Lindsay Smith AZ. You can follow Gerald at Gerald Bourget. You can follow Flex at Flex from Jersey. And you can follow Espo at Espo. Espo, take us home.
Gertpo wishes you a good weekend. Ahoy, hoy.
New York City like the mayor. Type shit.
Wishes you a good weekend. Ahoy, hoy.
Who live right now though? You don't worry about fitting in when you custom made type shit. Flight still
Great pass.
I can turn my music up. Ticket sales. Ticket sales.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws. Summer League.
Yeah, it is interesting as far as where we are. And the commissioner talked about it the other day when he did his address.
Whoa! My type of floater! Hey, that was clean. That's a foul. That's a foul in the NBA, hopefully, bro.
What she's done so far, just coming off a new WB record with 19 assists, and all the attention of her.
You don't think about it as such a huge play with 5:16 on the clock, but it's one of those plays that can come
off the screen. Beautiful. That's fucking beautiful. Now he just did that over a 7'3" nigga. That dude the tallest dude in the damn state. Bro, massive amounts of improvement by Bronny, bro. Oh, is that Imani Bates? Bronny stepping back. Bottoms. It's over with, bro. Shit, is it a reach if I think he's gonna make the All-Star team this year? Bro, the amount of improvement within like when's the last Summer League game we watched? Like 2 weeks ago? He just, bro, Imani Bates is a solid player. I don't know why the Cavaliers are not just giving him the opportunity he deserves, but he's supposed to be like another Kevin Durant, right? He's literally at 7 feet, just did his move on it. Step back, he had Buddy right here confused too. I ain't gonna lie. That's almost like Dame Dollar, like that little 3 he did right there. Now he just made it second 3 after going 0 of 16. Now that's nice. Yeah, that's a Lillard-like move right there.
I can get him in right now.
This man can't dribble.
You gotta come play with Shaq, bro.
4 seconds. Oh!
Because Joel is getting baby.
Bro, that fake was crazy.
Charge. Thank you.
Nah, this is nice, man. This is inspirational. Yeah. To anybody that was questioning if Bronny was ready for the NBA, bro, I hope this like shut him up right here. Like, yeah, absolutely impressive back-to-back games. He's potentially might just even make the All-Star team this upcoming 2024-25 NBA season in his rookie year. To be honest, too, it's also going to depend on how much minutes he gets to. Do you guys think he's going to start right off the bat? Personally, if I'm the Lakers, here's what I'm doing as a coach. JJ Redick, right off the bat, you got to just you just got to throw him out there on the floor. Like, the longer y'all delay and the longer y'all be like, okay, we're going to give you 5 minutes here, we're going to give you 10 minutes here, and maybe I'll give you 20 minutes on this, like, Saturday right here. Like, that's not going to get somebody used to the ball game. You got to throw him out there on the floor, straight up 30 minutes, starting lineup. He starts fucking up, obviously take him out, but straight up 30 minutes, bro. I say it in about, like, 10 or 15 games in the regular season. If you get him those amount of minutes, at least low ball 25 minutes, right off the fucking rim. He's averaging 13 plus right in his rookie season. Like, he got it. He's getting used to the movement. He did better than the top 5 draft picks. I take that back. Jeremy McKean, I have been seeing clips of him. He has been hooping, excluding Jeremy McKean. But he definitely did better than the Alex Sardi. He just went 0 of 15 the other day. I've never went 0 of 15 a day in my life. The minute I do so, I'm canceled. Like, what are we talking about? I could have went to the,
man, so, bullshit.
Hey, man, so end it off. Great improvement, Bronny. Much more to come. All right, man, we got a Cam Wilder.
All right, come on, bro.
These teams are trading threes back and forth. This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. Tatum. The kick out, Curry.
All right, let him know I'm inviting him right now. I think he just wants to fucking blue shows. No problem.
Just facilitating this offense like a maestro. Thompson passes to Grant. Bryant outside.
Like, how's he do that? Cash rooms everything around me. Cream.
Alright, tell him I sent the invite.
Pass to Embiid. Outside Tatum. Durant with it.
What up, Burrows?
He's Kevin Wayne Durant, bro.
Alright, Cam's in this bit. Yo, Cam, what up?
It's far from the time to rest now.
Time called here.
I'm gonna ask real quick. Friendly game or small wager? Doesn't have to be. I just need to just know ahead of time. Ask him if he just want to play a friendly game or does he want to wager? Don't matter. I'm not picking squad though. Alabama. No, I want to wager. I don't know what Cam wants to do. All right, bet. He said 1K wager. All right, y'all. One.
Look at Drake over there. Freaky ass digger here, 69 God. Freaky ass digger here, 69 God.
2. We got a 1,000 wager on the line. Let's get it.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I think I got it. Yeah, we got it. Here we go. You using Bama?
Yo.
You using Bama? What's up?
I can't hear you, bro.
My shit fucked up.
He didn't get me with that boy. That boy coming right back in. 500 million. I got a pound cake.
Oh wait.
That's upside down.
Hey, yo,
cake.
Kim, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, there we go. Nah, I hear it. That's me. That's on me. That's my fault. My TV.
Okay. So you going with Bama?
Hell yeah. You going Oregon?
That's
Hold on. Let me look.
All right. Good.
Definitely should have missed that.
This your first game on Insta, or you played?
Oh no, I be sweating on this shit. You're in for a treat.
Oh shit. We gotta be full sweat mode, y'all. Fuck.
Oh yeah, we on that.
Texas, alright, I like it.
Here's Bryant. 26 points for him.
Shit, Kansas said he's a sweat. Shout out to Lewis with the donuts. Thank you so much. Oh, he changed the playbook to try. I'm gonna keep my playbook.
You want ball first? Let's run this shit. Here we go.
Should I throw AZs? Nah, it's too late. Fuck. I should have chose AZ playbook. My soul. We go. We got the home. All right, may the best man win. Let's do it.
Here we go. Let's get this money. Let's get it.
I'm the big homie that's still be trying to look, bro, me dog.
Alabama versus Texas. Let's get it. Y'all made the predictions. Let's lock in. Texas.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm doing it better. Guilty for saying that. Did you put more millions in here so I can stare at myself? Paris for once.
Go.
She
Wager second on the line. Wager up for a band. Let's get it.
She wanted. I got a combat, but I think she's straight. Yeah, send his ass to the line. Send his big ass to the line.
I gotta put baby on us in the game. Hold on. There you go.
Send his big ass to the line. And did that shit because it's something to do.
Tackle.
Oh my God, AD. Oh my God. You better put your hand down or your man's down. Stupid ass.
Oh, bro, jump! How about you back the fucking ball there? Bro got a fucking haircut, bro, with that damn... Bro, he could have...
Great job.
Bro, you added that down.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Dropping back is Ewers.
Why? How is he this open?
Right complete. Really confident throw and catch.
Committed to the pass and everything.
And they have a first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Playboy, damn it.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs. And he got
But there's more in my possession. There's a whole lot in my possession. Who do you really love?
I'm on that! Get down!
House on both coasts, but I live on the charts. I'm on that, Kobe. I'm on that, Kobe.
Stadium post in the middle. Ain't no way he gets past it.
Nope.
Get!
Yep.
Yeah! Yeah! Now punt those!
Daddy's got suits like Bernie Mac. He dresses himself.
Holy shit, bro. Too much dancing in the fucking backfoot. I sold like 15 yards, bro. Nope, still pressing circle.
On the run, it's Milrose.
Down and run. I just scored 6 like a touchdown!
Oh my God.
But this game's fake as shit.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
Tell y'all, bro, Milrose 0-4 big, bro.
Cosign. Look, I pull up a yacht so big that they got to hit me with both fines. Hank Williams, Big Pimpin', yeah, just like the old time. And from the old day, side to side from the same side. They're going to be a gold mine, but it's going to go in no time. Proving pad only. Boys better back off me.
Thank you so much, my brother.
They're going to show it off shorty. Whole city going crazy. Top five. In squad with some traders. Wait, I said a deep. That was a deep one, wasn't it? This ain't no medal on the way shit. We gonna really put some days in. Did he win a Grammy? Yeah, like he won a trophy or some shit. This boy turned the fuck up. They gonna think I won a Grammy. They gonna think I won a Grammy. They gonna. But AD is on that, bro. AD is on that, man. No, get Joel out of here, bro. Fuck it.
Oh my fucking god, bro! What Oh my gosh, my nigga.
Ah, fuck. I don't want to talk to you has-beens. How did he see that? I want to go to the Met Gala. I'm on a perk set and a gala.
Gosh, bro.
You sitting right on the court side.
Bro, it's just so demoralizing when I work so hard to fucking mark.
Give me that shit.
And the opponent does it on like 2 plays.
But what the fuck was that?
Oh, kick return.
I'm on that, Kobe.
Bro did 2 plays.
Ah, fuck. Oh, can't stand me.
And I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Woo! Ah! I should have went like that. Hold his blocks. Oh my goodness!
Brian, you good, man? Damn. Louisville, hush money for my young gunners. Rick Pitino, I take it to strip clubs and casinos. Stack a primo, get all of you diggers tracked like primo. Open up a can of those. My mother had a shower shop, but I was Sanders Rose. 3 that I wrote like Indiana Jones. I make these hoes walk together like a Amber Rose. Fuck that, I gotta up the ante. California girls sweeter than pieces of candy. Type of hood with bandanas make diggers a family. Head on a swivel, I can shoot, but I can never dribble. I gotta get it before I blow the whistle. Stones and crystals.
Every time I'm mad at
Control my issues. For no casket or no prison cell. Doing numbers like I'm Mr. Dale.
You score here, get it back.
Bro, what is that shot, bro?
You could have just used a fucking quarterback run that whole possession. It's every time when I try to be like, oh, let me just start passing up, but that's exactly what fucks me up. Just play your fucking game. It's such a big play. I mean, they gave him some yards.
Talking like the Genevieve, you don't want to come out to peace, my house. Oh, he blocked that shit. Yeah, Shaq. Yeah, how that feel? How that feel, Shaq? Spoiler alert, the second act is tragic. I walk in godly form amongst a mortal men.
Oh!
Bro, Steph is just fucking. He is so OP, bro.
Good job on the back end, forces that incompletion. Oh yeah, I see that last second. Dot! Dot! Hold the block! What the fuck? No, he fucking did it!
for the dogs, you know.
Bruh. You probably see the chat. You can see the chat, bro.
Better than telling me the check's no good. It's funny because I really did more than I should. Bro, what is that? That shit is fucking stupid.
Yo, Cam, I'm good, bro. Appreciate you, though. Hold on. Not to hear you. Bro, I broke the controller.
Yeah, I heard that shit from over here.
Oh, shit, my bad. That was some bullshit. Alright, we need to start.
From their own 23, it'll be first and 10. He's looking to throw it. Snag in the middle. They score. Timeout.
Bro, almost ready.
Pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Longhorns in the hurry up. Going up top on first down. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. If things break down, they get off schedule. You got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly
I've seen in the last.
Come on, bro.
Yo, they got this man.
Come on, hell, nigga, another one. Oh, shit.
Nope.
And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion.
Bro, they got this man looking like the next Barry fucking Sanders or some shit, bro. The fuck?
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw, it's Ewers.
See, throw that to the back.
Starting to feel a little pressure.
We on those. Yup.
And not much
Yup.
going on downfield. They
Field
just
goal.
get rid of it and live to play another down.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play.
Oh, no, don't miss this.
Still.
Yes! 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 Are you fucking kidding me?
We good. Possession forgot about this one.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Give to the running back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And that'll bring us to the end of the first
There's
half.
no reason to. If I would have got a pick, you guys that remember this game goes off momentum too. That's less of a stadium plus and everything. Now let's go. Another chance. Next half, 14-7. Damn!
How in the fudge? He's Kevin Wayne Durant, bro. Like, what do you think you're gonna do? You know what I'm saying? There's nothing you can do, really. Oh, I got to see. Don't go together. It's like when they play again. Don't get it better. Go. Dang, what's the fuck wrong with you, boy? The level is just too advanced. I'm fucking these Tiffany stamp or grip from my hand. I know it. I came from left to right, but now I don't want to dance.
Damn!
Did you just do it? He told me to tell you I do it again, huh? Yeah. You know, October get hot. No, whip is over the top. The whip is over the top. I thought about letting her go. I'm thinking about my casket. Make sure I die with a brand. It's part of the brand. from left to right, but now I don't want to dance.
My man, bro, I'm rocking the drip. Oh my fucking gosh, bro! Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you wanted to almost every time they run these types of option plays. You're just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their feet.
New day is due chapter. I got to get Drake in here, man.
Punt it, Dwight! I don't know what a punt is, bro.
Short of the first down marker.
And I would argue, too, maybe you run your route a little bit deeper. You got to understand where the first down marker is and where I got to get to. But yeah, I'm not running out of bounds. I'm lowering my shoulder and trying to get as much yardage as I can to make this fourth down.
Yup. Yeah! Fuck!
Yeah, the level is just too advanced. A regular Tiffany stand, no grip in my hand. I know what I came with the slaps from left to right, but now I don't want to dance. Too nuts for my mind, too nuts ain't enough for my plans. Nike don't tell you to do, just do it. I pep me to tell you I do it again. I thought about letting her go. Stupid.
Yeah! Get in there! How to score assists like a touchdown! Go! Fuck! Take the fucking tip meter! Fix this shit! Bro! Fix this shit! Fix this shit, bro! I swear this shit's not even fucking funny, dude. I swear on everything this shit's not even fucking a joke, dog. Fix this fucking kick meter, nigga. This shit destroying the game.
He just missed. Oh my god.
Fuck, bro.
You'll call for the fair catch here.
Bro, Bryant Denny Stadium is huge. What the fuck?
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of
House
call, take it to the crib, to the apartment, nigga. Hey, that's game time. That's game time. He's fried. That's game. To the apartment, nigga.
Damn, flight.
Just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense, and then at that point it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes with return. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes that Alabama offense. How about that last
Touchdown
drive?
at 2-point.
Up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the ball.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard.
So go ahead and tell Milrow, throw that fucking ball. Here we go.
Bro, Canada is really good, bro.
Only rush 4 and still get home. That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
That's crazy.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
You know, I really like this team running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. He's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job.
Puerto Rico beat the... What the fuck? How?
We've reached the 2-minute warning. defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the center.
X was open. Fuck.
He's taking a deep shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings
Damn
up
it,
a
bro.
4th
Damn it,
down.
bro. Damn it, damn it.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous
Fuck,
day
man.
statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team...
Japan? What the fuck?
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The clock and the scoreboard on their side as they come to the line, 1st and goal. Corners showing press. They want to be physical.
I'm for the fucking. I'm
It's
just
a...
praying.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
And they're grinding down after a good return on the interception.
Let's go!
That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their roles, and he made the pick.
Make him regret that one.
Onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives.
Good die!
This offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive. Instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those
Well, only get me now.
shots. Make
What's
those
the play?
plays.
Take care, digger.
Take off.
Bro, how the fuck does France keep losing?
There is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. So they'll decline the penalty, please, for the results of that last play. And it's another.
Their games are so low scoring though, because their defense is crazy.
Looking to move it through the air.
What's wrong with their offense though?
Screen to the running back.
Oh my fucking goodness!
Finally getting
This shit, you
stopped.
know that's
What a good job by that.
Nigga got whiplash, bro.
Creating lanes for their running back. From the gun, the running back tries to
Go!
Oh my god. Yo.
This defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Like, what's wrong with France, bro?
Obviously, the back has to find the hole.
How the fuck y'all let them beat y'all?
Doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks.
Good shit. Good shit. And he got that first. Nigga.
That's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for those guys. You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Oh yeah. TD! 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 I can score 6 like a touchdown!
You got to go for 2 though.
What's celebration?
This is exactly what you need. You got the score. Now you got to get the 2-point conversion. Time's not on your side.
What's wrong with France, bro?
It's go time. What's your 2-point play in this spot to tie the game up late?
After the score, they need this 2-point conversion to tie.
How you score 103 on them, but scored?
Yes, sir! Get it down! Oh! No! 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 Challenge that! Challenge that! Challenge that! I can't pause! I can't pause! Challenge that! That's in! That's in! That's in! Challenge! That's in!
I ain't even see what happened, bro. My dumb ass.
Looking for a crevice. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled.
Maybe this what it is, bro.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense.
Maybe that's what it is, bro.
Here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you said productive. It's productive at this point in the game.
in the church, you finna take sand. Ride around with this and then you learn the whole hand. Being two step, that mean you need a bed. Then they pick this 100 point in a whole red. If I tell the bitch gonna pull up, she gonna moped it. Maybe I should turn this down. Yeah,
Small bro gotta fumble that.
I'm too conceited. Now I'm too slime. Yo, on that first night is her round. Going X for the 6 times. They think you're then like a 2-time world champ. Look, she vaping in my room. That shit grow up like a gold lamp. Who won't smoke? Okay, cool. It's the whole big shit popping. We the one that keep that shirt in. He just broke another controller. And then sneak peek every time.
You wanted to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat coffin.
They should be good with that.
By this offense to put this game away.
They ain't even gonna take sand. Ride around with this and then like the whole hand. Bringing 2 shit that we ain't need a
Start the fucking buses! He's crashing out, nigga! Let's get out of here with a W!
See me when you see me. If it's smoke dog, you unleash it.
Back there, nigga!
They cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. The kickoff team takes the field to boot.
They picked up Klay Thompson.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bernard. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline.
Blast that shit back if you blast it.
No time to feel sorry for yourself here, Jesse. There's still a chance, but you've got to get it going now.
No doubt. 2-possession game at this point, right, David? Not a lot of time left, so execution has to be at the premium.
Yeah, I probably want to go fast. I want to throw the football. I don't know how many possessions I got left.
Till we run them out of town, we're okay. Gotta get from where he stay. Be okay and just get up on my way.
Let's start the buses.
Brown ends with the bros. If a kid to his toe, touch studio, that way.
GG's gang!
GG's family.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough.
Let me know.
But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need
blast
to
that shit back if you blast it.
Defensively, what can I morph into
yeah.
to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next
back and forth to Italy. My comment section killing me. I do not know that passing it. You do not know that half of it. I grew up crashing and smashing. I do not say you're asking, and I do not mean Ashton. I'm still in the studio at 6:45, and my haters only on their way to work or they arrive. And for my pride, and when they come to pride, I ain't put that shit aside. I mean, when I was down, shit matter now. When you living in the town, to me, you know, to the town.
Just sent that
See, even into my face, and then be okay. And just get up on my way. Let's get the brown ends with the bros, and get it to the toe. Then we touch studio, then we got one. But they can't take a joke because it's not one. They're chasing the pole, making me the one they gotta take the side, bro.
I'll see y'all tomorrow, bro.
Damn, flight. These boys 0-5. Yeah. Huh. These boys 0-5. Cooking. Yeah. Yeah. Bro, what the fuck am I doing right now? You feel me? Some shit ain't I be telling her it's more impressive when you hold it down, you know what I'm saying? Everybody talking about Dylan Brooks died and Dylan Brooks
Which
dead.
is most likely to end up on the cover of French Vogue? Shay, for sure.
On the cover of French Vogue? I mean, probably Shay.
Y'all glazing.
SCJ would definitely be on the cover of French Vogue. Shay, Dylan.
Oh my God.
Those guys like fashion. I just wear sweats everywhere, so I couldn't tell you. I don't care. I don't care about what I wear. I look good either way, baby. Don't matter what I wear.
Type shit.
Nikhil.
You won't even say yourself?
No, I can't.
Who's the least likely to end up on French Road?
I would say Kelly. Least likely to be on Vogue would probably be Kelly Olynyk. Kelly, baby. Kelly be wearing some low socks. Like, that's what I say. I think he would be on like more of like a country magazine or something like that. That's not Kelly's vibe. Kelly doesn't care about that stuff. Oh, me? Damn, RJ? I should say RJ for that.
Who's most likely to get a technical foul for Olympics?
Dylan Brooks. Everyone has said Dylan Brooks.
What is it?
Most likely to get a technical foul for Olympics?
Oh, technical foul.
Dylan Brooks. Everyone has said Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks.
Bro, these motherfuckers beat the all-time Nets.
His two-hand shove Steph Curry.
Dylan.
Now shoving Brooks. And the coach is running out there.
I might get one too. I don't know. I don't want to put it into the air.
We can't get text. It counts as a personal foul.
Most likely a technical foul.
Damn, JJ.
Dylan Brooks. He's got a problem.
And Dylan Brooks now, LeBron James, a little bumping, pushing. There's not a lot of love lost between these two men.
Most likely to get a technical foul.
Me. I'll probably get the first one. I've gotten like 4 already in FIFA. It was a point where people didn't believe I was Canadian because of the way I played.
What?
And they were shocked.
The all-time Bulls lost to the
edge and get under your skin.
No
but
way.
if you really know Dylan, he's just playing with you.
That's crazy.
Most likely to be late to the team bus.
I mean, Nikhil was late a couple times last summer. Unfortunately, Nikhil. Yeah, once or twice, 3 or 4 times. Nikhil, because he's already done it last year. He's like a sleeper. Like he could sleep anywhere.
Michael Jordan with a whopping 15 points.
Oversleeps. He doesn't maybe set alarm or something. So that's why probably everyone's saying it because he's already done it.
Bro, they lost again.
Once I hit the bed, it's pretty much over. Like I'm out. I gotta schedule my naps very carefully, or else I might be.
What the
First time you went donuts for the team. Second time, team dinner. And the third time, I don't know, it's a team game. He owes a lot of people donuts. Second offense is a dinner.
Bro, do they suck? Yo, like, what the fuck?
We don't get to third strike.
Teammate who's most likely to wear a beret in Paris?
Most likely to wear a beret, definitely Shay. And he would definitely, he's got to do it. I think Lou's worn one before, like just for a game. Oh yeah. I would say me. I would wear that. And Lou's like French, you know, so I think it'll be good. I don't even know our beret. Most likely to wear a beret, probably Dwight.
Oh,
I can see him wearing that.
Buzz face, watch with the buzz face, talk about the club, but don't matter about the club face.
I'll probably wear it. I'm wearing it now, I'll probably wear it. I could be really good at fashion if I tried, I just don't. I mean, he was bald, he kind of had to do something.
Who's most likely to speak French everywhere they go?
Luka Doncic.
I speak French, so I say me, Lou. Shay and Nikhil, they on the Duolingo, so I think they know French.
Myself. I'm learning French. Practicing on Duolingo, so I might pull it out every now and then.
Bro, why is South Sudan so good?
All the team, so I'm gonna leave that up to them. I might be bad.
Will you try though? Like,
yeah, I don't know if I'll try. I probably won't try. A teammate who watches their own highlights on YouTube the most would be RJ Barrett.
Who's the youngest?
I mean, I think we all watch our highlights. Yeah, it's also like a game day routine for me. I watch my highlights on game day.
Jarris Walker, okay.
It kind of gets me in a mode.
Did you watch your own highlights on YouTube?
No, never.
Never. Okay. If someone says they don't watch their highlights, what would you say to that?
They're lying. If anyone says they don't, they're lying. Just ask to see their YouTube recent searches.
So Nikhil is saying that everyone watches their own highlights.
Yeah, thanks.
So like if I looked at your YouTube searches, would I see it in part?
Top search for sure. For sure. I would say Shell. That I know of, yeah. I've seen my own highlights before. He's just on his Instagram, just like he just get tagged with so many stuff, so he just be looking off. I've seen him a couple times do that, and I was like, oh yeah. Lou, like me and Lou have lived together before, so that's why he can say that. Okay. But like, yeah, I wouldn't like just be in public watching my highlights. Nah. It'd be like before bed, you know. Make sure I still got it.
Nobody wants to cut highlights of your defense, eh?
It's hard to find them. You can find mine though, for sure.
Community talks too much trash at practice.
Too much trash? And there's never too much trash, but Dylan Brooks.
I'm gonna have to go with Dylan.
Dylan is the one that talks the most. And RJ a little bit too, though. Well, like, respectfully, RJ. But Dylan is just yelling. To the volunteer refs, to coaches, to can't turn it off. Me. When people try to, talk trash back to me, but it doesn't work.
Like I said, it's just fun for him. Like, I do it too. But it's just fun. It's not like we're, getting at each other. It's just letting them know.
Are you the best trash talker in basketball right now?
I think so. It's just because people don't like me. They don't know me, so they just choose to don't like me, or they just follow what social media says and just don't like me at all.
Follow Dylan Brooks, bro.
I already got a head start.
I ain't gonna lie. Oh my God, almost. Bro, Canada finally lost. Holy shit.
Welcome into NBA Today. I'm Cassidy Hubbard, in for the marvelous Malika Andrews, in studio alongside Tim Bontemps. We also got Kendrick Perkins and the birthday girl, Ramona Shelburne. Happy birthday to you, Momo. Thanks for coming into work on your birthday, because we got a lot to get into on this wonderful summer Friday. So let's dive right in. And let's start in London, where Kevin Durant was able to practice with Team USA for the first time Friday as he recovers from a right calf injury, with Coach Steve Kerr hoping he can get into one of the team's last 2 tune-up games before the Paris Olympics. Durant is questionable for Saturday night's game at O2 Arena against South Sudan and spoke about his recovery earlier today.
Just good practices, just keep grinding, keep building on who we are, and game's right around the corner, so we just want to take advantage of these days we have to practice.
Just coming back to London, bring back special memories, like you and LeBron back in 2012?
Yeah, definitely. 2012 was a turning point in my career, just being around greats every single day and seeing how they operate, and I just took a lot of that stuff with me. Once understanding this is a once-in-a-lifetime type of opportunity, so guys are taking advantage of it.
All right, let's bring in senior NBA writer Brian Windhorst live from London, and apparently delaying his dinner for us. So what a team player. Thank you so much, Brian. And you were with the team in Abu Dhabi, and now you're with them ahead of their games in London.